Deal tipping on Vovos, wrapped in Vovos, tipping on Vovos, wrapped in Vovos, tipping on Vovos, wrapped in Vovos. Then I'm packing, tipping on Vovos, wrapped in Vovos, tipping on Vovos, wrapped in Vovos, tipping on Vovos, wrapped in Vovos. Then I'm packing. Deal tipping on Vovos, wrapped in Vovos, tipping on Vovos, wrapped in Vovos, tipping on Vovos, wrapped in Vovos. Then I'm packing, tipping on Vovos, wrapped in Vovos, tipping on Vovos, wrapped in Vovos, tipping on Vovos, wrapped in Vovos. Then I'm packing. Now look who creepin', look who crawlin', still ballin' in the mix. It's that 6'6" long slim yo chick, pullin' tricks, looking slick at all times when I'm flippin', sippin', car dippin', Grant Wood grain grippin', still tippin' on Vovos, wrapped in Vovos. GameCube, Nintendo, 5% tint, so you can't see up in my window. Don't understand me, cause I'm boss hog on top down at Maxis with a big handy. Pieced up, creased up, stand dressed to impress. Big boss belt buckle under my Michelin S. Oh, Gucci shades up on my braids when I escalade. When I'm riding spree wheel, sliding like a escapade. I got it made, the big boss of the North. Ain't change, I still represent Swisher House. Tipping on Vovos, wrapped in Vovos, tipping on Vovos, wrapped in Vovos, tipping on Vovos, wrapped in Vovos. Then I'm packing, still tipping on Vovos, wrapped in Vovos, tipping on Vovos, wrapped in Vovos.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. It's the Chicago Bulls facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. So Cleveland will get the first possession. Irving double team. Pass to Price. Here's LeBron. Solid play in the low block. That one's good. LeBron's got the game going here with the first basket for the Cavs. Rose in the post. And the dunk by Rose.
And without question, Derrick Rose is one of the most athletic players the league has ever seen. Right there, reminding us just what he can do.
And a wide open look for James. Cleveland gets it back. Nobody near Irving. Drops in the tray.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Rose. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Boy, the defense was great. Superb, stellar, platinum level. Can't really contest that shot any better than that.
Here's Irving. Got a hand on it.
Respect the reach of Gilmore because it's extensive. Makes blocking shots look really easy. Oh! Big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Teardrop shot. Rodman with the block.
Nasty defense from Rodman. Part of his signature. I mean, he's really good at that end of the floor, and he can turn shots away, too.
working the in-between area, the kind of look that can get you into a rhythm early.
Yeah, and I think all credit goes to that being just good offense. I mean, those are the kind of shots they want, and they got them.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
Rose looking around. Pass to Jordan. They grab their own miss. Cleveland has come out of the gates quickly. It's a 5-point game. Here's Irving. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Rose. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first. They retain possession. Irving from long range. Another 3 for Cleveland.
I love the three-point shooting of Irving. Excellent at dialing.
Goodness. Talk about bringing the heat, the thunder, and the lightning on that pound. And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome. One of the best dunkers this game has ever seen.
.119 left in the first quarter. Irving. That one wide left.
Cannot give him that much room from mid-range. They got to feel lucky he didn't knock that one down.
Here's Jordan. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Jordan's got 6.
Yeah, and he's connecting on a lot of his shots here, shooting a high percentage from the field, really giving his team a boost.
LeBron outside. 6 to shoot. Down low. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Rose. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on LeBron James.
And the explosiveness of Rose, quick on the drive. That's why you see him getting fouled there.
So both teams making some changes here.
Well, I tell you what, like how cool and collected he was getting the job done at the line in this one.
Here's Brandon. Here's Love. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, and his offensive rebounding numbers have dropped off a little bit the last few years, but Love still works hard down low and gets his share of putbacks.
Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Smith for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Well, you got to like Sloan's ability to get in the face of his man. Now, this guy's not...
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Cleveland. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Hustling on that offensive glass, that's led to a number of second chance points.
And we know energy and effort go hand in hand, and they won't be denied playing with a bunch of energy, easily coming up with those offensive rebounds too.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, it is the era of positionless basketball, but how exactly did we get here? Well, new defensive rules at the turn of the century encouraged face-up scoring, motion-based offense, and guard play over isolation and post-ups. As a result, offensive roles have become more interchangeable.
It has become a positionless game now. David, thank you very much. And that one's good. Brandon.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Yeah, I like the quick release, Greg. He does a nice job getting it up quickly, especially when he's facing a bigger defender.
And that one drops.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Smith scanning the floor. Pass to Nance. And Love throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Cans it from downtown. Butler's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, he's building off that strong first quarter, Kevin. Rising up and hitting shots with confidence.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one. No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Noah with the block. Here's Armstrong. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Puts one up from 19. And it comes off the front of the rim. Here's Brandon. That's in there. Love with the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Butler can't get that one to fall. And Nance now atop the key. And here we go. Love heading to the hoop.
And Sloan really focuses on taking high percentage shots. You got to respect his ability to score from any area of the floor.
And there's the bucket from Brandon.
Timeout.
Brandon's got 6 points.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wentz.
I could not say it any better, showing you some real focus, taking it inside against the bigger man.
We've got 1:55 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Rose. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Here's LeBron. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, I like how James takes it to the defense. Even if they're all over him, he just muscles it past them.
There's 1:40 left in the second quarter. Pass to Gilmore. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And Rose throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And it's Dang in the corner. LeBron with the block. Out of bounds, Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. 1:05 left in the first half.
And he has not been able to keep up that pace he had going in the first quarter.
And again, it's Cleveland.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Rose. It's deflected.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with rejections.
And so Grant will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls, trailing here by 8. The 19-foot shot. Rose can't get that one to fall.
I'll tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
Here's James. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really, even at this stage of his career, James just seems ageless. He continues to dominate night in and night out.
He hits both from the stripe. Bulls trail by 10. Here's Rose. That's tipped. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. And James throws it down.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
Well, it's been a bunch, and I think it's made the difference in the game. I mean, they've actually done a great job on the board.
Here's Rose.
You know, Harper's a strong defender, crafty, and excels at...
And so it's Cleveland, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Pass to Rodman. Back to Jordan. And then Jordan slams it in.
And this is why you just can't give Jordan a running start. I mean, once he has that, the launch pad is set, and he's going to ecstasy right through the air and on top of your head.
From 18 feet away. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Some solid defense there from Irving. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Here's James. Oh, that's blocked. And they're pushing it up. Rose gets the bucket. Rose has got 10.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Vitally important. I mean, if you relax for a second, you're cooked. You're toast. They learned that lesson there.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, just a real lack of aggressiveness there right now. I mean, you can't give up these types of layups to begin the quarter, Greg. I mean, that's a no-no.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Add another make to his scoring column, his fifth basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
The kick out to Irving. And Jordan sends it back.
Boy, much respect for the defense of Jordan. I mean, he gives his all on this end of the floor. I mean, fantastic at getting his hands up to block shots.
Here's Rose. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kyrie Irving close to the basket. He has a great feel for how to score inside.
Michael Jordan on the wing. 8 points for him. Here's Pippen. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
And scoring the ball comes easily and naturally to him. He's a versatile player at the offensive end.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
So both teams changing it up here. Michael Jordan on the wing. Got it. Good job in the low post. Jordan's got 4 this quarter.
And Jordan is simply amazing at finishing through contact. Doesn't matter what you throw at him or who, he finds a way to score.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Love deciding where to go with it. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Just a model of consistency. Nance brings it every game on both ends.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Nance. Here is Armstrong. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Butler in the corner. Pass to Rodman. Back to Butler. The offensive rebound. From downtown. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Yeah, you know, I think about all the hard work Butler's put in to become a better shooter. And that's one thing guys can do. You can get better as a shooter. His work paying dividends.
It's tipped. They recover it. Here's Smith. Banked in off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Boy, I like seeing the ball get to that spot. Reminds me of my days doing work down there. When you have this kind of positioning, scoring is simple.
Butler. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
You know, you look at Butler's numbers. Every year he's been in the league, he's improved as a scorer. He knows how to get to his spots and then deliver.
Chicago calls timeout. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 4-point game. Knocks it loose. Timeout called, Cleveland. Now Harper to the wing on the left. Kukoc with the steal. Here's Butler. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
Chicago shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And, you know, you can see and even feel the drive and passion Butler plays with. He's an effective two-way player who just loves to compete.
For the lead, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, I like how Butler uses his body in the paint. Excellent at forcing the issue and getting the call close to the rack.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. .27 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Here's Free. Outside Harper. They get it back. Pass to Carr. A 3-pointer is right on target. 12 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Outside Butler. Kukoc for 3. That shot, no good. And at the close of the 3rd quarter, still a close game and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Cavaliers lead by 2. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Cavaliers leading. Kukoc with the steal. Rose with the ball. Butler on the wing. For 3. Shot is no good. Now 9 for 13 from the floor. From the baseline. The kick out to Harper. Takes a 3, but they recover it. James up top. here is Irving. Gilmore grabs the miss.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
Yeah, he's really calm in these situations. Simply takes his time in tight spots. You got to be patient, and he is playing to his strengths.
Right side, Jordan, and he gets the bucket. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great move to get to the rim. I think they're going to take the aggressive approach down the stretch.
And, Greg, you know that's never a bad idea to be the aggressor. I mean, what a ball game we've got going on here, guys.
Michael Jordan on the wing. It's good. Jordan's got the lead up to 2 now for Chicago.
You know, Jordan is an accomplished scorer inside. I mean, feels like he can get whatever shot he wants on the block.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Great D that time from Irving. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Outside Jordan. Buries it down low. Jordan's got 12 points in just the second half.
It is a given. Jordan loves delivering in these big moments. When it's an important possession, he wants the ball and the shot.
Here's LeBron. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Chicago.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Chicago leading by 3. Pass to Jordan. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Jordan's got 10 points in the quarter.
Efficiency personified there. Jordan scoring at will, taking over the game whenever he chooses.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
James with the bucket.
And love the awareness there from James. Just terrific at pushing it down the floor and then finishing with style.
Outside Rose. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Bulls lead by 4.
He's so clutch, Kevin. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
On the wing, Irving. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And you got to admire Irving in these situations. Doesn't let pressure overwhelm him. In fact, he embraces it.
Banked in off the glass. 17 points for Rose.
And Rose wants that leadership position. When the team needs a big bucket, he is ready and willing.
Irving for 3. Count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Irving's got him falling right now, that's for sure.
Here's Jordan. It's in!
Well, Jordan has been fantastic.
No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Left side, Irving. Kicks it out to James. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Pippen. Outside Jordan. Over Irving. Jordan with it.
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Greg. I mean, they're in a groove right now, up big, hard to envision them losing this lead.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 5. There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Irving for 3. Now here's Pippen. Outside, Rodman. Here's Gilmore. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And so it's Chicago winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony from the sideline. Hall of Famer David Aldridge. A contest between conferences, Oracle Arena, Oakland, California, where the Warriors take their home floor. No good from Simmons.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possessed. Draymond Green, the Warriors assist leader, top 10 in dimes. I mean, league-wide last season. When you think about it, his playmaking ability at the power forward position is unique.
The 3, and that one's good. Durant's got 5.
This is where Durant feasts. I mean, he can let it fly, and he has confidence.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. So we'll see Ben Simmons go to the line here. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. The 76ers shooting their first foul shot of the game.
Well, think back to when Ben Simmons was first drafted as the top pick in 2016. Everyone knew he could be a playmaker as a small forward. But really, he functions fully as a point guard when he's out on the floor.
And Simmons slams it in.
Can't afford to lose Simmons in the screen and roll. When you do, he torches you for that mistake.
Outside Durant. Jacks up a three. Another three for Golden State. And Chris, Simmons, a player that almost trends.
Ooh! That's how you attack. Wow.
Attack the rim, baby. Move out the way.
Now here's Curry. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Well, newsflash, the league has fallen hard for the three-pointer. Steph Curry, he breaks his own three-point shooting record year after year. No player epitomizes that more than Steph Curry, whether it's highlight-worthy heaves or setting records or winning titles. His long-range mastery has shifted the NBA landscape.
And it's Butler missing.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
No, I mean, there had to be a better option that time down the court. That's just a missed opportunity. Wow, what a sensational quarter from him. And as long as they have this lead, I keep going to him again and again and again and again.
Oh, look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? The shot, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Chris, I've heard someone say that Steph Curry's success was, to a degree, hurting the game because kids just want to shoot threes now. Do you buy that?
Well, I definitely understand what they meant. They meant that, you know, guys don't want to get the fundamentals, kids being that because they see the highlight of Steph Curry, and I think that's actually a compliment. When I played basketball, I would go right out and dunk. That didn't mean Dominique or Michael Jordan messed the game up, but definitely their dunk overshadowed the basics of the game, and coaches were complaining back then. So that's all that means. But you see thousands of kids showing up early to games to watch Steph's ball handling drills. Steph is the best three-point shooter that the NBA has ever seen, and it shifted the dynamic of the NBA. I think, you know, they understand how much work he puts into his overall games, and it's up for coaches at a young age to explain that.
Durant just inside the line, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
He's been in control here tonight, helping them get in front with his work from the field.
Here's Simmons, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Ben Simmons, who missed the first season in the NBA with an injury, boy, Greg, was he worth the wait.
And you knew he'd be a special kind of player after being taken first overall, but he is so unique in how great of a player he is. His ability to command attention on offense without having a great outside shot really is something you just don't see in today's NBA.
This is what a point guard should do. Simmons is so adept at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
For three, Durant. Another three for Golden State.
He is dominating this quarter. He sees a soft spot in the D, and he's attacking it.
It's stolen by Jerebko. The tray. And that's good. Kevin Durant for three. Durant's got 24.
And how about the consistency from range tonight? Really impressive.
That's because he's finding his spots. No hesitation. You can sense his confidence.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Golden State Warriors. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We come back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
Yeah, right. Only the first quarter. Don't over-panic, but it seems like their strategy is working. We'll see if the other side can counter. A fantastic season a year ago for the 76ers. Think about it, 52 wins for them, and they secured the third seed in the East. A far cry from where they were just a few seasons ago.
And so it's Golden State with it. It's Durant on the wing. Here's the three. Releases from 15. They get it back. Another shot. He lays it in. He's got 29 points.
Just the way Durant can move with the ball is jaw-dropping. There's no denying him when he wants to go at you.
Timeout. And the improvement for the 76ers happened so fast. Last year, the team went from the cellar to front runner.
When they got healthy, they got good. Having Simmons and Embiid for a full year, huge. I mean, they lost to the Celtics, but that's just part of the learning process for this group.
So both teams changing it up here. To the middle. And stolen by Reddick. Here's Butler. Goes back up. And the layup is good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
The deep three from Thompson. That shot off. Now the 76ers take it the other way. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, one thing you love about Klay Thompson is he's just cool and calm. I mean, he stays in his own lane. Steve Kerr says he's not low maintenance, but he's no maintenance. He plays hard at both ends. He just wants to win, and then he goes home and walks his bulldog Rocco. The Bulldogs, you can't really walk them that much. I wonder if he's picking them. I mean, that's about it.
Philadelphia shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And you look at Klay, not a care in the world.
Well, he's smooth. He has a carefree attitude. It helps in the locker room. I think it also helps him as a smooth shooter. I mean, even if he misses a couple, he's not thinking about it. He just keeps shooting.
The 76ers have shot 2 of 5 from the free throw line. The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. Greg, you look at the lineup for the reigning champs. When healthy, this team starts 5 all-star players at every position.
And even with Boogie coming back from a devastating injury, this team is scary. People immediately called it the best team ever assembled. Credit the front office, but the Warriors players still have to prove they are the best ever on the floor this season.
Outside Curry. No good with the triple.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
That puts them in the lead.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Drills it from outside. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
You got to feel helpless if you're the defense. I mean, strong contest, but Thompson's shot's just too wet.
Here's Butler. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Back to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State. From outside, off the mark. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 17-6 run. Again, Philadelphia.
How about the awareness there for Butler? The D goes to sleep, and Jimmy finds the wide open man.
On the wing, Thompson. A 3-ball. No good.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, because you're spread out. It could be difficult.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. 76ers on top. They lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half.
And Jimmy Butler, something of a quirky character, has a ritual whenever he's at a grocery store.
Oh, wow.
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Durant with it, picked up by Harris. Durant, that's good.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I mean, you spend all that time in the locker room trying to get mentally prepared. Then you come out and give up that? Nah.
And Butler has really bulked up since coming into the league. You see his strength on tough shots with the contact.
Durant. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 33 points for Kevin Durant.
Nice bucket. There's no question about his skills at the offensive end.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Butler. It's stolen by Curry. Butler with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. And Simmons slams it in.
The speed is Simmons. It's hard to keep pace, but he excels at using it to capitalize in transition.
Back to Curry. Outside Durant. Beyond the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Durant's got 36.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. AC Webb, for your money, who does the best job of combining guard skills with a classic back-to-the-basket game?
Oh, I mean, you think of Cousins. He's 7 foot, not the fastest, but he has back-to-the-basket and then crossover three-point shooting ability. Embiid as well, Towns, and of course, Anthony Davis, who I think was a point guard and had a great growth spurt in high school.
Yes.
He's just a guard in a big man's body.
And Chris, you spent time here with the 76ers in your career and led them to a postseason run. How much does the city bond when that happens?
Well, I tell you what, I love my time in Philly. I mean, I was injured late in my career, and I got so much love. If you play hard, they'll give you love. If you play hard, they'll respect you. I mean, seeing that here with both the 76ers and their football team, how they go all out, how they give you that love, and their baseball team. I mean, they were 3rd in attendance, and fans don't get enough credit for their love of the team. Yeah, they could be cruel at times, but when you win, they love you, and they go all out.
And how about the improvement of Butler in the catch-and-shoot game? Every year he seems to get a little more comfortable.
Got to practice that one a little bit more. I think Coach will have some words for him at the next break.
And here's Simmons for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Brett Brown coached the Sixers team through some really lean years. Now, the promise started to show last season, but he said, I don't feel close to the notion that we've arrived. I'm hardened, just doing my job and moving forward. Kevin?
And continuing the process, D.A. thanks to the paint. Pass to Looney. Livingston looking for the opening. Just 5 to shoot. It's Durant with the drive. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
A fearless, tenacious scorer. I mean, Durant only needs to see one drop through. I mean, you know he's feeling it.
Here's Simmons. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 4-point game. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Back to Durant. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Outside Durant. Shoots the 3. Jerebko can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 4. And Simmons slams it in.
Playing to his strengths on the offensive end. Simmons, I mean, an added bonus whenever he catches fire.
Here's Durant, and the shot goes down. Durant's got 42 in the game. Here's Simmons. The 3 off target. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So it's Philadelphia now. They lead by 4. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. And that's now 27 points for Ben Simmons.
Embracing the physicality of the game. Simmons, he's used to getting knocked around a bit on the way up, but he's okay.
Curry can't get it to go.
And they continue to control the glass.
Iguodala with the steal. And it's blocked by Simmons.
But the reach of Simmons, I mean, coming into play on these blocks, you got to be careful shooting around this guy.
And taken away by Johnson. It's deflected. Here's Redick. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, C-Webb, J.J. Redick has just continued to age well. He's a fantastic player now into his 30s.
Well, Redick keeps adding to his game, but the shooting never changes. He shot well over 40 from deep for his career. Redick is a player who doesn't rely on his burst or his first step to score. I mean, he can keep playing like this for a long time.
Green. And good that time.
You got to be aware of Green. Although he's a pass-first player, he even look for a shot in here.
Harris outside. 76ers moving the ball around. And it's Simmons penetrating. Green with the block. And he gets it back.
And good anticipation by Draymond. I mean, he always gets in position for these clean swats like this one.
Thompson surveying the floor. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Well, I'd love to hear his explanation of Coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Well, I think the first thing they need to talk about in the rotation is a lot of miscommunication out there.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He told his team to keep looking for those perimeter shots. He said their defense is not respecting us, so let's keep shooting until they come out on us, guys.
Thank you, David. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And here are the 76ers now. 6-point game. And it's Simmons penetrating. Here's Durant. Can't hit that one. On the wing, Johnson. Simmons inside. And Curry pulls it down. And here are the Warriors now. Durant. That's good.
Well, Durant wanted the ball in that situation, and he got it. Great killer instinct shown from him, and he gives his team a huge score.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're ahead by 4. A minute 50 left to play here in the fourth. 1:50 left here in the fourth quarter. Butler in the corner. Over Thompson. Another miss by Philadelphia. Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Durant. Back to Cousins. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 6. No good with the triple.
Look, I know he wants to get them back into this, but that's not the way to do it. They need smart shots, not heaves.
And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Simmons, and that one drops. Simmons got 4 points in the quarter.
Such an impressive athlete. The way Simmons moves on the drive is so natural and under control.
Durant just inside the line. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
When things get tough, you start to lean on your stars, and Durant always seems to come up with a clutch shot.
Simmons left side. Clock at 6. Here's Butler. And so they foul intentionally. And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Nails the trade.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Well, we want people to tune in, don't we? This is what they're tuning into. Big moments.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Well, it's clear Simmons is a unique player. I mean, 6'10", a guard, can pass the ball, move the ball, great vision. It's a no-brainer that he's been compared to Magic Johnson and LeBron.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're behind by 4. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
It's going to be interesting to see what they draw up to get this quick shot.
Well, do you go with your rhythm? You have to decide, do you run something new, something that's been working, something they haven't seen?
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5.
And just no question that Butler is a bona fide star. I mean, a tough, rugged defender who's also a juggernaut on offense.
Pass to Iguodala. Back to Durant. And again, no good by Golden State.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
No, I mean, there had to be a better option that time down the court. That's just a missed opportunity.
And he does get the second one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And we're looking at the last ever Prep to Pros draftee. I mean, Amir Johnson taken 56 overall by Detroit in 2005. He's been in the league over a decade now.
So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they back